What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Down to Earth with Kristian Harloff. This is our Monday through Friday UAP news channel. We're trying to cover stuff because we don't think the mainstream media is doing it. So we really appreciate everybody coming by. If you've been here before, thank you. Throw a comment in there. Throw a like. You guys know the algorithm has changed and it ain't kind to creators right now. So the more you guys comment, the more you guys hit like, that helps dramatically. The other thing you can do, if you're brand new to the channel, subscribe to it. We are approaching 25,000 subscribers, and I believe we can do it soon, but we need you guys to hit that button. That helps also, getting the word out there, trying to build it, because we are the ones that want to know about this stuff, right? It's not just the suits. It's not just the people who are like the deep divers in this stuff. We are all appreciated, but we're the ones that are sitting around saying, what the hell is this? What's going on? We're trying to be unplugged from the matrix, if you will, about just information in general, not just particularly with beliefs, but what is happening. Because there's no reason in the story that we covered yesterday with Tim Burchett talking to one of the people in the Department of Energy and Luna talking to them about reverse engineering and these other things, and none of the mainstream media is covering that. That's news, guys. That's news, to know that that is actually happening. I will say Forbes covered it, so good on them for covering it. But the other thing is big voices that are talking about this, and big voices that continue to get notice to the topic. And you don't get a bigger voice than Steven Spielberg, right? Steven Spielberg has been linked to UFOs, aliens with the movies he's done, whether it be Close Encounters, whether it is E.T., you know, War of the Worlds. The list goes on and on and on and on. So he's doing another one. He's doing another UFO movie, and they had mentioned that they didn't know what it was yet. Well, there's a new report that has a little bit more information, and here it is. So as we mentioned, Steven Spielberg is set to release a new mystery UFO movie on May 15th, 2026, promising another iconic event cinema experience. New Spielberg UFO film reunites him with War of the Worlds screenwriter David Koepp for a fresh take on alien encounters. Spielberg's secretive UFO project leaves fans speculating on the potential plot and impact, eagerly awaiting the next cinematic masterpiece. Steven Spielberg is no stranger to bringing aliens to cinema screen, whether as a central focus in movies such as E.T., The Extraterrestrial, and Close Encounters of the Third Kind, or as a controversial plot device in Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Now, he's set to do it all over again with a new mystery UFO movie that has been given a release date but has yet to reveal a title or a plot. According to Deadline, the iconic director's upcoming return to the unexplained world of flying saucers will arrive on May 15th, 2026. While any Spielberg movie can often be described as a piece of event cinema, this time around it is official, as Universal actually described the movie as an event film. Without any further details to go on, it is now up to everyone to speculate on exactly what this could mean and how big Spielberg is planning on going with this foray into a story with links to alien life. Earlier this year, it was revealed that Spielberg would be returning to his roots with an original science fiction film focused on UFOs. The now 77-year-old's decision to revisit the genre that effectively gave his career another boost in '77, following the success of Jaws 2 years prior, is one that will excite many of his long-term fans. It will also give the director the chance to bring his distinctive creative vision of life beyond our planet to the big screen once again, at a time when putting believable aliens on screen is not as rare as a sight as 5 decades ago. Okay, so in that report, we know that it's coming out in 2026. It's going to be a summer movie. And the question is, what will it be? We know that both Jacques Vallée and I think Alan Hynek were both on set for Close Encounters. I think Spielberg knows a little bit more than he leads on to. I think he has more information that he leads on to, but I think he's very much someone who knows a lot about this topic because of the stuff that he's probably been informed on and things that he's talked about. And I think that I don't think it's a coincidence that with everything that's been happening over the last year alone, that the interest would be there for Spielberg. I mean, he just did that documentary with Boardwalk Pictures and Netflix on Encounters that he was producer on. So he's very much informed on all of the other topics, and I'd like to see more of that type of movie, right? The stuff that takes kind of the factual stuff that we've heard from people in the military and these other sightings and other things of that nature. That's more what I'd be interested in than, say, War of the Worlds, because of the information that Spielberg does have, and he was actually asked by Colbert not too long ago about UFOs and his thoughts on it and everything going on, and it's very interesting. So take a listen to this.
Let's talk about UFOs for a minute. What do you make of what's going on right now?
Oh, it's exciting. There's something out there.
So you're a believer?
I don't know if I'm a believer in the sense that I'm kind of the person that would think I got to see something like that to believe it. I can make up stuff,
sure,
and make movies about things that I've never seen or experienced, and that's fine. But in terms of really believing something, I think I'd have to have my own close encounter. So I've never seen a UFO. I wish I did.
Nothing that's unexplained.
I've never seen anything that I couldn't explain. But I believe certain people who have seen things that they can't explain, that is unexplainable. I think what has been coming out recently is fascinating, just absolutely fascinating. And I think the secrecy that is shrouding all of these sightings and the lack of transparency until Freedom of Information Act compels certain materials to be released publicly, I think that there is something going on that simply needs extraordinary due diligence. I mean, I would like to hear more about it. I don't know what they are. My imagination and my love for, I don't believe we're alone in the universe. I think it's mathematically impossible that we are the only, intelligent species in the cosmos. I think that's totally impossible. At the same time, it almost seems impossible that anybody would visit us from 400 million light years from here, except in the movies, unless it figures out some way of, basically jumping the shark, so to speak, and getting here through wormholes so I'm not a astrophysicist. I really can't speak the language of the people that do it so well out at JPL. But I just know, as a person that makes movies and uses his imagination, and also as a person that is insatiably curious about UFOs or UAPs,
yes,
that there's something going on that we're really not being made that's not being disclosed to us.
Now, what I loved about that was that he's very much a believer in the fact that we're not the only ones here, right? But he also is very well informed when you listen to him talk, because we've all, if you're following this enough and you've talked to people who are not informed on it, there's just things that are right over their heads. He clearly knows about the bill of Schumer and Rounds, as he mentions it and the things that'll come out. He mentions the fact that it's UAP, not UFO. He mentions the idea of potentially not just light years away, but finding a way to bend portals. He's very much well-read on the topic. This is a guy you want to make a movie about it, and that's why I'm hoping, because it is him, that he is going to make something more relevant with the stuff that is happening now. And would I also enjoy like a fantastical, new idea that he comes up with that is like an ET or like a War of the Worlds that he does? Sure. But I think it's important if he does something that plays a little bit more into the things that actually have been going on. The pilots that saw the UFOs, the intelligence officer that broke rank and decided to become a whistleblower, the ideas behind it, the programs and all these different things that are going on. And you can embellish it and make, new things happen, because it's, as we talk about in this show, it's a freaking slow burn, as we know, and it's been a slow burn for years upon years upon years. And who knows, by the way, by the time 2026 rolls around, what the hell kind of information is going to come out? Is it still going to be playing this game of footsie that's been going on? It's possible. It's possible that that could still be going on in 2026, or will there be more public hearings leading up to it? God, I hope so. But what other information could come out that could lend more credence to the Spielberg movie? Will there be some kind of big reveal in disclosure or something? Maybe Spielberg knows something, guys, that he knows something's going to happen, so that's why he's based on it. He knows to be ahead of the curve. Who knows? But it's fun that he is getting back involved in it, and that he's doing, because he's got an interest in it. He's got an interest in it. In the way that, when he makes a World War II movie, there's going to be a lot of passion behind it. It's gonna be whether he's producing something or directing something, it's something that he is very passionate about and he knows a lot about. And just listening to him in that interview, he knows what he's talking about. It's not just like maybe I have an interest. He's well read on what's going on now. So of course you want Spielberg to dive back into it. So for people who, I've seen a couple people that aren't maybe as well read into it. For people who are watching this, obviously, you most likely are and know what's going on. But there are people like, why is he doing another UFO movie? He should be doing something else. Now is the time for him to do another UFO movie. Now is the time. So I ask you guys, what do you think? Is this something that maybe I'm just too hyped about? Maybe it doesn't really matter if Spielberg has his voice out there. Do you think it should be something a little bit more relevant to what's going on now, or it doesn't matter as long as he's covering it and puts some kind of knowledge in there? Or could it just be fun and fantasy, and let's just do a fantasy UFO movie? What do you think? Put your comments in there. Let me know. As always, subscribe to the channel. It helps us out tremendously. So the support has been incredible, and I thank you. And I always ask you this, that we don't have a Patreon right now. And people have said, hey, thank you so much for what you guys are doing. Really, really appreciate it. The YouTube videos are free. That's what it is. It's true. If you want to support the channel and you're able to support the channel, get something for yourself. I'm about to show you 2 things that can help you out, and you can get something for yourself. And in doing so, you will be helping the channel out. So let me show you that. If you can and you have the means, get yourself something wonderful. And we'll see you back here on Monday. Thanks, guys. The other day, my wife walked in. She said, whoa, where those jeans come from? Those are amazing. Those are nice. I said, that's right. It's the perfect jean, baby. Love the perfect jean. Perfect jean makes great looking, perfect fitting jeans. And they're stretchy and they're nice. And they hug your assets in the perfect place. They really do. It's got special denim fabric. It's very soft. It's really great. I've been wearing these and it's super comfortable and they look good. And that's what I needed. And I got it. Trust us when we say these really are the perfect jeans, because once you try them, you're never going to go back. For a limited time only, my listeners are going to get 15% off their first order plus free shipping. We got to go to theperfectjean.nyc or Google The Perfect Jean and use the code DTE for 15% off. I love it. I put them on and I was curious at first because they were like, stretchy jeans, do those work? And they do. They feel super comfortable. They look good. And I like wearing them. Super stretchy and great. I felt good, man. Felt good wearing them, and I can move around in them, and I like that. They fit great. Make sure you go to theperfectjean.nyc and use that code DTE. 15% off. Get it. Hey, thanks for watching the video. I'm excited. I know summer's right around the corner. I'm wearing hoodies right now, and I won't be because it's starting to get hot. And I am excited because I just learned about Chubbies. Chubbies is a lifestyle apparel brand that makes every moment feel like a vacation. So they say that fashion is an expression of one's character, so why not let the world know that you're down for a good time? I need swim trunks. That's what I need. I need swim trunks. I need comfortable shorts, and that's what Chubbies has. They have all of it. And I got big thighs, guys. I got big thighs. So I needed shorts that I'm like, okay, you know what? I want to look good in these. I want to walk into my house, I want to put them on, and I did this, and I said, it's all about what my wife thinks. And my wife went, whoa, new shorts, nice. And I was like, I'm in. And I like the old kind of Mike Tyson shorts, you know, for me. And that's what I had. They had them. They had those kind of like black shorts. I liked it. I like the black colors. I like blue colors. They have every type of color. And that's what I like about Chubbies. They got a different variety of high quality men's apparel. So it's great. The stretchy shorts, all of it. Comfortable shorts, the best. So for a limited time, Chubbies is going to give our listeners 20% off your order with our exclusive code. Use that code DTE at chubbyshorts.com. Again, that's DTE at chubbyshorts.com. You will enjoy these. You really will. And I think that it's high quality and it's summer. It's right around the corner. I know everybody's looking for shorts, bathing suits, all that. This is where you go. All right. Thanks for watching. Go get some shorts.